sorry, I keep on like seeing my face in my viewfinder and I'm like, this looks so stupid. I look like a who. If you hear the sniffling, no you don't. No you don't. I'm sick. I love that for me. I'm just, I cannot breathe. I really cannot breathe. So I was like, you know what? Let's just film a little reading vlog video. Because like I'm not gonna leave the house anyway because I don't want to sound like a freaking vacuum in public. So it was like a reading vlog. I was kind of like going through the videos that I posted back like a couple of months ago. And I was like, you know what? I should do a swapping my screen time for reading. Before we get into that, hi, my name is Mila. If you're new to this channel, I post everything from bookish to college, lifestyle type videos. So if that sounds fun, definitely hit the subscribe button so you are notified every single time that I post. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that for today. I remember it was like such a mess last time, but I was like, you know what? We're currently in winter break. Might as well, you know, like there's no better time. So funny thing, actually, I looked at my screen time. I looked at my screen time. So when you look at this, yeah, this is not that bad, right? Doesn't look that bad. I added everything up, like all the hours in my calculator. Do you want to know how long it is? 66.5 hours. And this is like rounded down. 66.5 hours. What? What? So I'm gonna do a lot of reading this week. Like it's currently Saturday. And I don't have all the time for today, Saturday, because I was doing it based off this week. But I was like, you know what, it's already enough. So like I just put like 2 hours for today, and I was like, you know what, that's fine. That is fine. So 66.5 hours. I feel like I could probably read. I'm currently reading The Secret History right now, but I'm almost done. Like I have like 80 pages left. So I feel like I'm gonna finish that here, and then with that I can probably finish, I want to say 6 to 7 other books. Like I feel like I'm not gonna pick like chunky reads because like yeah, I kind of want to read Nightfall. This is good to read Nightfall, but Nightfall is like 700 pages, you know, so I feel like I'm gonna pick like not over 400 pages just to like get the ball rolling with Goodreads. Wow, this is gonna be a tough week. But let's see how many books I can read. I was like low-key starting to doze off until I was like, oh my god, I did not film an update. So here I am to film my updates. Where is it? So The Secret History, right over here. I finished it and wow, like I did not expect that thing that happened at the end to happen. I was like literally like mouth agape. Can I say mouth agape? Just like mouth wide open hanging. I was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. So that took me by surprise, but it was such a good book. Wow. Just wow. Like I went in, I was kind of scared because I was like, okay, this really reminds me of like books I used to read in high school. And very descriptive things, like older, more classic type things. I was never into them, but wow, for some reason this works. It was so good. I'm just gonna put you guys on the side because it's more comfortable for me. 5 stars, like 5-star read. So good. Then I started to read, can you see it? Yes, on the top over here. Yeah, The Cruel Prince by Ashley Jade. And I'm liking it so much more than I expected to like it, because this is like, I went in knowing, okay, this is like a bully high school romance type thing. So I was like, it's gonna be entertaining, but it's not gonna be good per se. Like I just go in knowing that like that's the vibe. It's just gonna be entertaining. But I actually like it so much more than I expected to. Like it's really entertaining, really good. I'm like 200 pages in. Yeah, I'm like more than halfway through, and it's really entertaining. It's really good. And now I'm like, do I want to order book 2 and book 3? Because like, yeah, now that I started this, I do want to read the rest, but it's also like, girl, you literally have like 5 billion books Like, let me show you. You see the shelf over there, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you see these two shelves? These two shelves are unread books. And I'm like, girl, you do not need more unread books. But here I am being like, let me get book 2 and book 3. But yeah, honestly, super proud of myself. I finished The Secret History in like under 4 hours. I was reading The Cool Prince for like 6 hours. So let's check my phone. I like dropped my phone before turning on my camera. We've been reading for like 7 hours and 10 minutes. And I'm proud of myself. Like, I am really using audiobooks because I feel like it helps. Like, I read a bit, I audio to do a few things around the house and like whatever, and then I come back to read a lot. So that's like definitely helping, and I feel like that's why I was able to read so much today. So like 67 hours. I'm like, we still have 60 hours to go. And I'm like, that's absolutely insane. But I'm like motivated to get the most out of this video as possible. I'm like 50 pages from the end of Cruel Prince, and as I said last night, it's so much better than I expected. Like, I feel like I went in expecting not the best storyline, if I can be perfectly honest. Like, something very toxic, like very smutty, and yeah, there would be a plot, but there's no like plot if you know what I mean. And what I liked about here is that it took a long time for these characters to get together. And there was also the past and present timeline, and I feel like I really enjoy books with the past and present timeline because I feel like it does delay the smut, and then it also like, it's like you believe in them, you know, you have time to grow with them in their relationship, like believe in them, see the past experiences, because like other times in books like this, it's like, it's not believable. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, right? You know. I think I'm gonna order book 2. What's it called? I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna order book 2. I'm like not a huge fan of this cover, but I actually really like the story. Like, it's giving me solid 4-star energy right now. And yeah, I'm like, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised by this. Like, Ashley Jade, I definitely want to read more of her books. Like, there are a few books of hers that I do want to read, so I'm happy that a book that I did not know how I would feel about it when I was going into it, I'm happy that I liked that book from her, because that means that I'll probably like the books that I want to read from her. That was a long train of thought. But yeah, so I'm probably going to be finishing this tonight. I don't know if you can see, probably not, but I'm still undecided what I want to read next. I feel like I kind of want to dive into, you know, a little thriller, something wintry. There's still no snow outside, so I don't know if I want to read this book. Oh my god. This book, oh, One by One by Ruth Ware. I don't know, because I'm like, I do want the thriller, but then also there's no snow, so I'm like, do I just read All Your Perfects? Like, I don't know why I haven't read this book yet, but I'm like, it's either going to be one of these, because this I know I can finish super fast, but I do kind of want a thriller. And then I'm like, I kind of want fantasy, but I feel like I'm going to read a romance, a thriller, then a fantasy. I don't know, like, it's 62 hours. No, 67 hours. 67 hours is a lot of freaking hours. Like, let's see how much we have read for now. We're not even at 11 hours. 67 hours. That's a lot of reading. That's a lot of books I can finish. So you're not really sure where I want to go with that. But I'm feeling like I'm going to pick up a book from, like, every single genre, you know? Like, I had my Secret History that I'm not really counting because, you know, I was, like, finishing up this book. We have a dark romance here, we have a thriller, we have a second chance Colin Hoover that's gonna go super fast. I'm thinking fantasy, a little YA, you know, just going a little bit all over the place. I did not turn on my camera yesterday. Today we're currently Tuesday. Yesterday I finished All Your Perfect, and it has a trope that I'm like, I mean, like, not exactly the specific trope, but it's like alluding, or like the pre to that trope, if that makes sense, that I don't usually like. But how it was done, I really enjoyed it. I feel like how it deals with the topic that it deals with. Like, even though it's something that I despise seeing in books, like it's something that I really do not like, it got to me on like an emotional side, you know, as well as the letters and everything. It was like pretty good. Like, honestly, as long as you put like the fact that it's Colleen Hoover and that some things are like questionable, you know, like if you put that aside, it's not that bad of a book. I rated it, I think, 3.75 stars. And then I got into, where is it? I was feeling a thriller. So I was gonna read one by one, but there's like no snow outside. So I'm like, okay, like leave that for January or February when there's like actually snow. I started The Housemaid. I'm sorry, my voice feels so groggy because this is like literally the first time talking since I wake up. I started reading The Housemaid. Oh my god, it's so good. I just got sucked in. I basically read all of this like last night and then waking up right now. I'm like almost 200 pages in. It's so eerie, it's so creepy, it's so good. Like, definitely Frida McFadden. I understand why everyone loves her, and I'm definitely gonna buy a lot of her books once I get rid of the thrillers on my shelf. But this is so good. Like, it just sucks you in. I'm invested. Like, I don't want to talk too much about this one because it is a thriller, but if you have not read it, definitely recommend. Like, I strongly understand the hype. I hope you can see this. We're at 22 hours and I'm like so definitely gonna try to finish this today. I think after this I'm kind of feeling a fantasy, but I'm like, do I just go for shorter books or do I just like read whatever I want? I don't know yet. We will see. I'm probably gonna update you guys later tonight because I do have to do a couple of things today, so I'm not really gonna be like reading for like a long period of time during the day. But yeah, I'll let you know what I think about this tonight. But definitely getting really good vibes from The Housemaid. I was doing my gratitude journal when I realized I never filmed an update for you guys. Yeah, let's like ignore this. I just washed my hair, so I'm like fixing my little side bangs, whatever they're called. We have been reading. I feel like I've been filming this for so long. We have been reading for just under 29 hours. I'm like, how? Literally, I finish like a book a day. I'm like, how? Just 28 hours. Like, I'm happy because I feel like this really like helps me like start getting back into reading after like such a long break of like not reading. So I love it. I'm just scared of burnout because 67 is a lot of hours back to back to back. So yeah, I basically finish a book a day. Like, I did it in a way that I end up finishing the first book. So I start a book the day before, midday, like mid-afternoon. I finish that book noonish, early afternoon. I give myself a break until evening. Then I start the new book in the evening, and it's like the same process. So I read like a book a day, but it's like 2 books in one day to like change things up, you know, so I'm not like sitting down just like reading. And I'm like mixing up filming and like editing videos in between, because if not I would go like absolutely crazy just like sitting down and reading. So updates. I have finished The Housemaid. I was gonna say The Handmaid, The Housemaid. It's so good. Like, I don't want to say anything, but definitely if you have not picked it up, please go pick it up. So good. So good. Frida McFadden, definitely an auto-buy author. Oh my god, like, I don't know, I did not know what to expect going in. I loved every minute. I'm sorry, I keep on like seeing my face in my viewfinder and I'm like, this looks so stupid. I look like a Who. You know, it's like the Horton Hears the Who, the Who's, or like the Grinch. Those like Who things. I look like a Who. I look like a Who. But yeah, so good. Then after that, I started reading The Cheat Sheet. This is a book that I've had on my shelf for such a long time. I never got to reading it, and I started. It's so cute and wholesome, and I love it. Like, if you've read this book, this isn't really a spoiler, but if you read the book, the Nate's like actual cheat sheets, if you know, you know. dirty talk about sexy hair. I find that so funny. It's the weirdest thing if you don't know anything about this book. But little sports romance, friends to lovers, and it's so pure and cute and wholesome. Like, this compares to Cruel Prince that I read like 2 days ago. This is cute and wholesome and just, oh, I love. So I'm super happy. I'm just gonna like talk you guys through tomorrow, because tomorrow's like a busy day, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done. I am gonna be filming, I don't know when this video is coming out, but I need to film at least 1 video tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get in 2. And then I want to make my vision board for 2024. So I think that I'll probably audiobook a fantasy. I'm undecided. Do I want to start 6 of Crows? Yeah, it's a perfect opportunity to do it. But then also, I have a lot of things that I need to read before I can read Crooked Kingdom. So I'm like, do I want to do that, or do I want to go with like Heartless by Marissa Meyer, which is a standalone fantasy? I'm not sure yet, but that's the vibe for tomorrow. I do not know how I'm gonna film it. I might just film myself like doing my vision board while I listen to the book, or I might not film at all. I'm not really sure, but that's the plan for tomorrow. We still have like 40 hours left. I like completely lied to you guys when I said that I was gonna read like Heartless, the audiobook, while doing my vision board today, because today I was just like doing a lot of YouTube thing. I filmed 3 videos. I filmed 3 videos today. I edited 2 videos. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself. And then I also finished, wow. Then I also finished the cheat sheets. And this book, oh, it was so good. Like, I finished it with audio, that's why my bookmark is still inside. This was so cute. Like, it's just so good. Like, Sarah Adams is definitely going to be a new author like on my radar, because I love this so much. The ending though, it wasn't like that believable. Like, I understand why they did it, but it's like, it wasn't like super, I don't know, like I have my issues with the ending, and I kind of read some of the Goodreads reviews. A lot of people also have an issue with the ending. I feel like if it wasn't for the ending, I would rate this 4.25 stars. Because of the ending, it goes down to a 4-star. I really hope you cannot hear what's going on outside of my room. But 4 stars because of that ending. Because it's just the type of book where you're like grinning and you're like smiling and you're like giggly and stuff like that. It's just so good, and I definitely recommend if you have not read it. I'm really excited to get to more Sarah Adams books. So this is done. That's another book checked off of our list. Okay, we're almost at 33. So it's currently midnight. I'm gonna go like brush my teeth. I already did my face mask and everything. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm gonna go start Heartless, and then tomorrow I'm gonna audio the rest of it while I film, because I want to film 2 more videos tomorrow and I have to edit a video and then do my vision board. So tomorrow's gonna be mainly audiobooking, and I feel like I could finish Heartless. Yeah, okay, that's the plan. I'm gonna like get off my camera fast so I can actually read a decent chunk of Heartless. I actually really love this concept video because I'm reading so much, and it's just what I needed to get back into reading. I cannot film this when I'm not on like a vacation where I don't have work. It's like, yeah, sure, I can do this March break, but I'm gonna have midterms, I'm gonna have like sorority things March break, because I'm not president, so I have like a lot. So it's like I want to do these more often, but I can't. But I feel like I'm definitely gonna do more like 24-hour reading vlogs, because that's like super manageable with school and everything. But I definitely, note to self, more reading vlogs this year, because they get you to read a lot. Like, they get me motivated, they get me hyped, and it's not like it's a chore. I'm like genuinely like excited to sit down and read. Okay, so I'm gonna brush my teeth, gonna go read Heartless, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I feel like every time I film in the car, we're like at Starbucks, but yeah, I just basically wanted to say that I completely passed out reading last night, so I couldn't update you guys. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear weird noises. It's my wipers because it's raining today. Give me a second because I'm ordering my coffee. I'm not ordering my coffee. I don't know. This guy is like, he's stopped where he's not supposed to be stopping. Okay, coffee secured. Basically, yeah, it's like a cozy little fantasy. There's this girl who, her parents want her to marry the king, but she really wants to open a little bakery. And then when she goes to one of the king's like little parties and stuff like that, she meets one of his jokers, and it's very like Alice in Wonderland theme. I have actually never watched Alice in Wonderland. Like, I love the idea of it, but I've never like fully watched it. So definitely that's something that I need to watch soon. But yeah, so she meets one of his jokers, and there's like a little like kind of forbidden romance in a way, because she's like, the king is kind of like courting her, but she's like into that guy, and she also wants to open her bakery and stuff like that. So it's just like really cozy, calm vibes. There's no like big battle or like big bad guy or whatever. So I actually really like it. Like, it's very different from fantasies that I read normally. I personally don't think that this type of fantasy is for me, but like the book, I actually really enjoy it. I'm a little over halfway through, so I'm pretty sure I can finish that today. I'm so happy because I'm not doing any filming today or tomorrow. I can like breathe and I can get through books. I think I finally decided all the other books that I want to read in this video. I'm going to show them to you when I give you guys my little like wrap up on Heartless when I finish it. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, gonna go read some more, and I need to go post a little video for you guys. Cheers, and let's go back to reading. We need to talk. So I basically, what time is it now? It's like 2:20 a.m. I just like sat down at like 4 p.m. I probably read like 20 pages of the Inheritance Games yesterday. I just sat down at 4 p.m. and I just started reading, and I got so sucked in. Like, I paused to do a couple of things. So like, I feel like I technically did read this in one sitting because I only paused to like eat and stuff like that. I just sat down and I went through all of this. Oh my god. Like, it's so good. I don't know what. Why did I not pick this up earlier? It's so good. Like, oh my god. I'm just so in shock. It's so good. And just, wow. I'm sorry, I'm like not adding anything productive to this conversation. Yeah, I get sucked into books, but this was like a whole other level. I was just flipping pages left and right. Like, where is it? I have like 50 pages left. I've currently been reading for 6 hours and 26 minutes. I think I'm gonna go to bed now because it's pretty late, but I'm gonna finish this tomorrow morning. And I'm just, wow. Wow. If you have not read this yet, please go read it, because unless something goes horribly wrong in these next 50 pages, this is a 5-star read. Actually thinking like, do I just drop the TBR that I had in mind for this video and just like continue the series because it's so good? Or I feel like I'm gonna, I'm really considering dropping this series just to finish this. But okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. We're at 48 hours and 57 minutes. So I could probably finish the Inheritance Games and make it 50 hours, meaning I have 17 hours left, right? I was thinking, I'm kind of feeling thriller vibes, because the Inheritance Games, like, I don't even know what to classify it as, because it's not a thriller, but it's more of the vibes of a thriller than other things that I've read, so I don't know what to classify it as. I think I'm gonna go for The Night Swim, which is in like an actual thriller. It's 341 pages. Text pretty like normal size, so I'm thinking 7 hours. Like, I'll give this 7 hours, which is not that bad, which will bring us to 57, meaning I have 10 hours left. I think I'm gonna go for it better than the movies after that, because also bigger text. Oh, I saw the word, I saw Bazzy somewhere. There's a playlist. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love that song. Oh my, wow, oh my god. Oh my god, I just got so much more excited to read this. Okay, 350 pages, like, that's really not that bad. So probably like another 7 hours. And then I'm probably gonna read The Hawthorne Legacy. I was gonna read a book on my January TBR, but I'm like, It's fine. I'll just read the Hawthorne Legacy because I'm just wow. I'm gonna set my alarm to 8 a.m. We're waking up early. We're finishing the Inheritance games. I need to post a video tomorrow. And then we are diving straight into the night swim. I'm so happy I got to pick this. I almost did not pick this up for this video. Wow. But yeah, honestly 5 stars. Like, oh my god. It's currently like 1 p.m. It's very late, so I think I'm just gonna like make myself a little bit of food and then dive right into the night swim. I know how I said I was gonna read the night swim, but I wasn't able to find the audiobook for it. So I was like, okay, like whatever, I'll go do another book. I like glanced on my shelf and I was like, what book could I pick up now that's like a thriller that kind of like fits the vibes? My eyes like quickly glanced and Dial A for Aunties. Yeah, I have it right here. Dial A for Aunties. So what did I? Oh, I finished this. I just audiobooked the entire thing while I was like working today. Oh my god, I was not like, I don't know what I was expecting. I know Haley fam really liked this book, so I just picked it up at Indigo one day. It was so good. It was so funny. It was so entertaining. I loved absolutely everything about it. I currently have it at 4.5 star. I don't know if it has 5-star potential. I feel like I wanted to wait to see how I feel about it like a little bit later on. But this is honestly 4.5, 4.75 stars. It was so good. It was so funny. It was crazy outlandish, but it was so funny. I heard that the second book wasn't as good, so I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I don't know if I want to buy it to read it or if I want to like end it here, because this was like absolutely amazing. So the story is divided into like 3 parts, and I'll just like read you the like titles of the 3 parts because it's so funny. Part 1, girl meets boy. There might be insta-love and also someone might die. We'll see. I read that and I'm like, that's so funny. Part 2 isn't like as funny as the others, but okay. Part 2, girl finds boy under very awkward circumstances. Then part 3, girl gets boy, or tries to anyways. It's tricky because there's a corpse and everything. It was such a funny book. It was so funny. It's so good. Wow, it's just so good. Definitely recommend. Then I started audioing Better Than the Movies. I'm currently using money as a bookmark because I generally could not find one of my bookmarks. And this was so good also. I kind of like wish that I would have seen the rom-coms that are like at the headers of the chapters, because honestly I've never been really big into rom-coms. Like, I watch them with my friends if we're all watching a movie together, but I don't watch them alone. So the few that I've seen were with my friends. I don't think I've seen any of the ones that, yeah, I haven't seen any of the ones that were like in the headers of the chapters. So I do not know if something of that, like something from that movie kind of like relates to the chapters. But I did watch, like literally 2 weeks ago with my friends, I watched She's All That, and I got very, very She's All That energy from this. And our main character also like mentions that briefly. She also like mentions a few other rom-coms. So I feel like if you would have watched the rom-coms, you would like pick up on stuff more than me. It was just the She's All That thing. But it's super cute. Like, just like think of like a stereotypical, like what you would think of when you think of a stereotypical rom-com. And it's that. It's so entertaining. It's so cute. And I'm excited to see where it goes, because I know a lot of people love this book. I didn't immediately fall in love with it like I did with Dial A for Aunties, but I am still like maybe a little bit more than a third way through. So there's still potential for it to like hook me in and just like suck me in. But currently it's good. It's nothing like remarkable or great, but I'm still really, really enjoying this. I'm just gonna check the timing that I have. Please ignore that it's like literally 4 a.m. I'm literally filming at 4 a.m. I don't know if this is gonna focus. You see the little bed thing? I should be sleeping. It's 4 a.m. What am I doing talking to my camera? But as you can see, we're basically at like 60 hours. It's 4 a.m. I'm gonna charge my camera so I can actually finish filming this video tomorrow. Good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're currently like cleaning my bed, so if you see a little bit of white over here, that's why, because like all my sheets are getting washed. So little updates, like probably the last update of this video, we are like 63.5 hours into the video, and I finished better than the movies. Really cute, just like gave me overall like rom-com vibes, and I absolutely love it. I'm currently reading The Night Swim. I'm definitely gonna go overboard for this, but I'm still gonna try to read as much of The Night Swim as possible. And as I said, I think this is the last update of this video. I read maybe like 20 pages of it. I know relatively nothing about what's happening. I'm gonna be reading for the next, what time is it? It's currently 6:30. I have 3.5 hours left. I'm definitely gonna finish this tonight. So I'm like, yeah, I counted last night. I read like, I'm gonna read like 9 books, which I'm like, this is absolutely insane. And I'm so proud of myself. Like I feel this is like starting off the year right. So I'm gonna continue reading this, and then I'll let you know what I think about The Night Swim. It is currently 3:30 a.m. But you know what? Like technically we're not done, but I'm saying we're done because I'm literally about to pass out. I'm so tired. 67 hours and 15 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm like literally so tired, but I was like, no, power through. Just finish this video tonight. I'm done. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm like basically halfway through The Night Swim, and it's really good. It's not like other thrillers that I've read. It's not like, okay, there's like murder or like something creepy or like a crime that's happening now. It's like, it's the trial process. Well, that's what I understood. There's like 2 cases, I want to say. Kind of like a past and like, no, I don't want to say past and present timeline, but kind of in a sense that one of the cases happened a long time ago, and when our main character, who does these like true crime podcasts, she comes to town for the new case, she gets a message from the girl whose sister died in the case in the past. Follow like these 2 stories in different timelines. I feel like it's the same type of crime. That is why the girl from before reached out to our main character. I don't know, but I actually really like it. It's like very different from thrillers that I read, and I like sat down and I just got sucked in and I started reading. Let's just do a quick little review of everything that I read before I like genuinely pass out from fatigue. Let's go from like order that I read it. So Donna Tartt, The Secret History. Love Has My Entire Heart, 5 stars. Then we had The Cruel Prince, which really surprised me, 4 stars. Yeah, that's it. So 4 stars. All Your Perfects, Colleen Hoover. Surprisingly touched me, given that I'm not a huge fan of what it would talk. I'm not a fan of reading about what it talks about. 3.75 stars. The Housemaid, Freedom McFadden. I feel like it's not a 5-star. I'm giving it 4.75. Just wow. Please go read it if you have not read Freedom McFadden. Like, surprised me in the best way possible. The Cheat Sheet, Sarah Adams, 4 stars. Dirty Talk About Sexy Hair. Like, I will never forget Dirty Talk About Sexy Hair. Heartless, Marissa Myers, 3.5 stars. Didn't know it was a villain origin story, and I kind of love that about it, you know? Like, it wasn't the happy ending I expected. I feel like I want to read more villain origin stories, but I don't know like where to find them. So if you know, definitely leave it down below. The Inheritance Games, the way I flew through this, if I could, 6 stars. Absolutely amazing. Dial 8 for aunties. Laughing, so funny, so underrated and so funny. No one talks about it, but like 4.5 stars. Loved it. Better than the movies. Super cute. Gave me She's All That energy. Fun, rom-com-y vibes. 3.5 stars. And then The Night Swim, I don't know yet, but we shall see. Do we see all these books? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm so proud of myself. I know I mentioned it before in my other clips for this video, but definitely gonna be filming more of these because I'm like so mind blown by how much I was able to read. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and leave a thumbs up. So I know to bring you more little reading vlogs in the future because I feel like it's like cozy and motivates me to read. And again, we get like pure reactions whenever I read something absolutely amazing or it's absolutely like horrible. Like you get like unfiltered, just like first thought reactions. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now because I need my sleep, like especially after, was it last night that I updated you guys at like 4:30 a.m. I don't know, but it's getting to 4:30 a.m. so I would love to go to bed soon. But yeah, all my socials are linked down below if you want to go check me out. 2024 we're doing videos every single week, so definitely get excited for that. I'm sorry, I'm so dead. But yeah, so stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys, and good night.